Welcome to Middle Class Matters, Business News in English from Dr. CMA Allegation. Adani's response dated 29th January 2023 for the Hindenburg Report on stock manipulation and accounting fraud as alleged by Hindenburg Report. Part number 6. Allegation number 3. As part of DRI investigation into over-invoicing of power imports, Adani claimed that Vinod Adani was not at all having any involvement in any Adani group of companies except as shareholders. Despite this claim, a pre-IPO prospectus for Adani Power from 2009 detailed that Vinod was director of at least 6 Adani group companies, where Adani's original statements about Vinod made to regulators false. There were 2 DRI investigations initiated against us in respect of over-invoicing of power imports. The first DRI investigation initiated pursuant to show cause notice issued to Maharashtra Eastern Grid Power Transmission Company Limited and others has been adjudicated before the courts and has been closed and dismissed in our favor. And consequently, it has been determined that there was no over-invoicing. The second DRI investigation, initiated pursuant to show cause notice issued to Adani Power Maharashtra Limited, Adani Power Rajasthan Limited and others, has been decided in our favor, both in the lower court as well as in appeal before the CSAT. And consequently, it has been determined that there was no over-invoicing. While an appeal in this respect has been preferred and is pending, we strongly believe this will be decided in our favor in line with the decision of the lower court and CSAT. Each of these investigations are part of the disclosures already made by us in the public domain, including the below, and our shareholders are aware of the same for many years. 1. Offering circular dated February 5, 2020 for the $1 billion senior secured notes by Adani Electricity Mumbai Limited, page 34. And 2. Offering circular dated July 13, 2021 for the $2 billion global medium term note program by Adani Electricity Mumbai Limited, page 53. 3. Offering circular dated July 28, 2016 for the $500 million senior secured notes issued by Adani Transmission Limited, page 37 and 149. 4. Offering circular dated November 14, 2019 for the $500 million senior secured notes issued by Adani Transmission Limited, page number 32 and 182. The relevant experts from the above documents are annexed here too in Annexure 2. The relevant orders are appended in Annexure 6 and Annexure 8. Further, the statement made by us in the pre-IPO prospectus in 2009 is absolutely correct. It may also be noted that over-invoicing allegations for power imports pertains to the period between April 2010 till August 2014, during which period Mr. Vinod Adani was not even a director in any of the relevant Adani Enterprises entities against whom such investigations were initiated and had no role in the day-to-day affairs. 6. Allegation number 27. Our findings indicate that SEBI has investigated and prosecuted more than 70 entities and individuals, including Adani promoters, for manipulating Adani stock between 1999 to 2005. How does Adani respond? There are no ongoing proceedings against the Adani promoters before SEBI in relation to this issue, and all past cases before SEBI has been closed. There have also been duly disclosed by us, and our stakeholders are already aware of the same. See, for instance, page 51 of the APECZ Institutional Private Placement Prospectus dated June 2013. The relevant extracts of which is annexed here too as Annexure 2. We are neither aware of nor are we required to be aware of any proceedings against these other entities and individuals who are not Adani promoters. Point number 7. Allegation 28. A SEBI ruling determined that Adani promoters aided and abetted Ketan Parekh in the manipulation of shares of Adani Exports, now Adani Enterprises, showing that 14 Adani private companies transferred shares to entities controlled by Parekh. How does Adani explain this coordinated, systematic stock manipulation in its shares, together with one of the India's most notorious convicted stock fraudsters? 8. Allegation number 29. In its defense, Adani Group claimed it had dealt with Parekh and its stock manipulation efforts to finance operations at the Mundra port. Does Adani view extraction of capital through stock manipulation as a legitimate method of financing? 9. Allegation number 30. Individuals close to Ketan Parekh have told us that he continues to work on transactions with his old clients, including Adani. What was and is the full extent of the relationship between Parekh and Adani Group, including either entity's relationship with Vinod Adani? Common response. The allegation in relation to Ketan Parekh working with Adani Groups are incorrect. This matter has been disposed of by SEBI on 17th April 2008 and has also been duly disclosed by us in the public domain. 10. Allegation number 31. Given that Adani Group promoters pledged shares as collateral for loans, wouldn't stock manipulation artificially inflate the collateral and borrowing base for such loans, posing a significant risk for the promoters' counterparties and by proxy, Adani shareholders who would suffer at the hands of a collateral call or deleveraging via equity sale? Raising financing against shares as a collateral is a common practice globally. These loans are given by large reputed financial institutions and banks on the back of through credit analysis of the underlying assets in the listed company as well as detailed assessment of liquidity of the company stock pledged as collateral. Further, there is a robust disclosure system in place in India wherein listed companies need to disclose their overall pledged position of shares to stock exchanges from time to time. Consequently, Hindenburg narrative of alleged stock manipulation on account of pledge of shares has no basis and stems from ignorance of the securities laws in India. Please refer chart below for promoter pledger position across Adani portfolio listed companies. This clearly shows a significant reduction in the pledge position across all the listed companies. Source Bombay Stock Exchange BSE website. Point 11. Allegation number 74. In 2011, the Parliamentary Ombudsman for the Karnataka state issued a 466-page report describing Adani as the anchor point for a massive INR 600 billion, that is equivalent to $12 billion, scam involving the illegal importation of iron ore, alleging that Adani had bribed all levels of the government in facilitation of the scheme. What is Adani's response to the investigation and the extensive evidence presented as part of these findings? The proceedings has been closed in July 2017 in our favor. However, in the interest of governance and transparency to all our stakeholders, the following are details of the matter. The Special Investigation Team SIT formed by Karnataka Lok Ayushya had lodged an FIR against Adani Enterprises Limited and others. The same was publicly disclosed by AEL via Stock Exchange disclosure dated July 30th, 2011. Link of the website. The SIT and after a detailed investigation determined the allegations were false and filed a closure report stating that the AEL was not involved in such alleged illegal gratification. This has been accepted by the designated Lok Ayushya Court at Bangalore. 12. Allegation number 75. In 2014, the DRI once again accused Adani of using intermediary UAE-based shell entities controlled by Vinod Adani to siphon funds, in this case through the over-invoicing of Power equipment. Did Adani invoice the power equipment purchases to EAE based entities such as Electrogen Infra FZE? If so, why? 13. Allegation 76. Was there a markup from the original purchase price for the equipment? What services did the Vinod Adani associated entities provide that would have justified a markup? 14. Allegation 77. The same DRI investigation found that Vinod Adani's intermediary entities sent $900 million to a privately owned Adani entity in Mauritius. What is the explanation for these transactions? 15. Allegation 78. Where did the money come from these transactions go after it was sent to a private Adani entity in Mauritius? 16. Allegation number 79. The DRA investigation also documented many other transactions through the Vinod Adani intermediary entity, which were not probed further by investigations. What is Adani's explanation for these other transactions? Answer. There were 2 DRA investigations initiated against us in respect of over-invoicing of power equipment. The first DRA investigation initiated pursuant to show cause notice issued to Maharashtra Eastern Grid Power Transmission Company Limited and others has been adjudicated before the courts and has been closed and dismissed in our favor. The second DRA investigation initiated pursuant to show cause notice issued to Adani Power Maharashtra Limited, Adani Power Rajasthan Limited and others has been decided in our favor both by the DRI, the same authority who issued the show cause notice, as well as in appeal before the CSAT. It has been held by CSAT that all the imports were genuine and being undertaken at arm's length and concluded that the value declared is correct and the value is not required to be redetermined. While another appeal in this respect has been preferred in November 2022 and is pending, we strongly believe this will be decided in our favor in line with the decision of CSAT. Each of these investigations are part of the disclosures already made by us in the public domain, including the below, and our stakeholders are aware of the same for many years. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, give your comments. Thanks for watching.